All right, our last construction for the day is we are going to create circumscribed triangles or inscribed circles. And so these are a couple examples of what those would look like. So again, we're going to construct a circumscribed triangle or an inscribed circle. And again, you would want to think of think of it in terms of the circle's inside, it's inscribed. And so again, if we go back to some of our constructions that we did earlier this year with triangles, there was a point of concurrency called the in-center. And the in-center was created by the angle bisector. So if you bisected each angle, I'm just going to estimate. So that angle's been bisected. I'm going to, bisect this angle. And then when I bisect that angle, the three angle bisectors should all intersect at the same point, and that point was called the in-center. And so when you create the in-center, then you can create an inscribed circle. So we're going to start by drawing an acute scalene triangle. And again, you actually want to make sure that your triangle is a triangle closed polygon. So what we're going to do is we're going to bisect each angle, and just like before when we created an angle bisector, they all intersect at the same point. If you're confident with your construction, you really only need to do 2 of the angle bisectors, because once you know 2 of them, you know the in-center. So again, to bisect an angle, you're going to take your compass and either make an arc that goes through your angle, or you just really need to know where your arc intersects the angle. And now I have those 2 new points, and then I'm just going to make sure I do this way far away from the circle or the triangle, just because there's going to be a lot of this going on in here and you don't want it to get too cluttered. So I'm going to make my arcs way out here. So that point that I just created out here should be the angle bisector. And you want to make sure you get that point exactly. I'm going to do the same thing for the next angle, and actually for this one I may do all 3, just because the farther away you get, the harder it is to see your, maybe I won't. So again, there's my intersection. Alright, I think I'm off a little bit. Hopefully I'll be okay. Alright, so that point is the in-center. So now I should be able to construct a circle now using that point inside of my triangle. However, the only issue is we need to know exactly, right now when I open my compass up, where exactly do I put the compass, so I make sure I get a perfect inscribed circle. So if we go back to what we know about circles, if we're looking at the center of the circle and we look at our tangent line, if I draw a radius, the radius should be perpendicular to the tangent line. So that's what I'm going to do. This is the center of my circle, so I'm going to create a perpendicular line to the base of my triangle, and then I'll be able to know I'll be able to construct a right angle. So here's a point, so we need to create our right angle, and so I'm going to put my pointer on my point, and I'm going to make 2 arcs down on the line that I actually want to create the perpendicular line for. So now that point is equal distance between these 2 points, and now I'm just going to bisect between those points. And when I do that, I should be able to create a perpendicular line. So now there's my perpendicular line, and the reason I'm doing that is because that point would be the point of tangency. And so now I can take my compass, put it on the center, which is the in-center, put it on my new point, which would be my point of tangency, and when I draw a circle, I should get, I should have gotten an inscribed circle or a circumscribed triangle. I'm off a little bit.